We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Naquin's on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Benintendi. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. McHugh gets the sign. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Nick.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that pitch is out. Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
2-0 count. The pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Hey! 2-2 now. We got full count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Naquin is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Reyes on at first, nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch on its way. Ramon Laureano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Batting in, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. Ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Santana is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of .350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball two.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches and become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0 pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. One and 0. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Cervelli, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised.
Oh, way to get dirty. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Marcus Wilson. Out in front of it, strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Devers has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The left fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. McHugh pauses. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 1-2. Ball. That's inside.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and one the count now. Now the pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 'Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-1 to Martinez.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. It remains 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Way to go.
And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next.
Domingo Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Wilson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. On deck, Carlos Santana. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Now a throw over. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2 and 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in, Sandy Leon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
Count is
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The set and the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, man.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 3-1.
Hey, two. Counter full, 3-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So striding in, Marcus Wilson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Boston strands a couple. They're down 1-0. Heath Hembry, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2-0 now. Two and 1 to count. Pitch on the way to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Tyler Naquin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here now is Rafael Devers, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Now batting. The first
Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Marcus Walden enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Digging in, Domingo Santana.
Leading off for the Indians, the designated hitter, Domingo Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
A throw behind the runner at second, and they got him. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Swing and a liner. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians fail to score. They still trail it here 2-1. Hunter Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Hunter.
Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. A 1-1. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Wilson.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Wilson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, Andrew.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. In comes Naquin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1.
7th inning, Ramirez.
Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Matt Barnes.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Sandy Leon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. Barnes comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled away. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Indians leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate. Right, not what you looking at.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Three and one.
3 balls.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Can't lose, ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's pitched out.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. they can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two balls and a strike to count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Nick Whitgren enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren. Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 4-1. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fran Reyes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
In there, and it's even at 1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Marcus Wilson.
Marcus.
No hits to this point.
Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Brandon Workman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. His career numbers in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Workman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit hard back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Sandy.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Leon blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt,
Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. On the ground to the right side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And it's quickly 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Both Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Heath Hembree earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Shane Bieber pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.